first time today, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I know why you are here. You are obviously a small YouTuber, or you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and you've come to hear the truth about being a YouTuber or starting a YouTube channel in 2020. And the reason I've created this video, guys, is to give you guys the honest truth, because there's so many videos out there giving people tips and things on how to start a YouTube channel. I've done one myself, and those tips can work. However, there are some things that you need to know the truth about, right? So let's just jump straight into it. Firstly, one of the things, the tips that people are giving all the time is consistency. I'm sure you guys have heard that word so much. What does it even mean? Not necessarily referring to how many times you post videos a week. Okay, it's for the longevity, the time frame. So you don't know when one of your videos will go viral. It's not necessarily that one of your videos will go viral overnight. For example, Mr. Beast, I'm sure you guys have all heard of him. He had been posting for 5 years, guys, before his channel really took off. Now, just think about that for a moment. 5 years, okay? That is like 72 months. Which means if you are posting once a week, that's 4 times a month, times that by 72. So I'm not saying that it will take you 5 years before your channel goes viral. However, I just need you to understand that with regards to consistency, it could be a long period of time. It doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, so for the next month, if you plan 12 videos, that these videos will take off and then boom, you know. So the reality of the situation is that you need to have consistency for a long period of time. And I know of other people who've been around, who've had their channel for 12 years, guys. And their channel has taken off, but they're still not where they want to be. They're still not at the level they want to achieve. And it's not because they're not great, because I personally watch some of those content creators and I think they're awesome, you know. So it just takes time. Sometimes for some people it happens overnight, but most of the time it does not. So consistency, that word, you know, it's used so lightly, but that's why I am creating this video today, so that you can understand. It doesn't necessarily mean that even for a month, if you upload every day, that it might happen. It might happen, definitely. I'm not saying that it can't. Of course it can. Anything's possible. But you need to prepare yourself mentally that it might not happen. So you need to have the consistency to be uploading for the next year, 2 years, and consistently. Okay, so just so you understand what that word means. And the next one, sorry, I've just made some notes for myself just to remember everything and not get confused in front of the camera. The next one, guys, this is also a common tip that people give. They say join Facebook groups, join groups that has a similar niche interest, right? So whether you do gaming, whether you do makeup, whether you do health, fitness, vlogging, lifestyle, whatever it may be, they say join a group that has a similar niche interest. And I'm going to tell you guys the truth about that, guys. I've been there, I've tried that. The truth is, a lot of these groups are actually just these sub scamming groups, guys, and it is so annoying. I don't mind supporting a friend that I truly know and trust, and they on my group, and we watch each other's videos and learn from each other. That's totally different, guys. But these groups are filled with people that spam you with their links, and they subscribe to your channel and they expect you to subscribe back. And that's even against the policies of YouTube, guys. It's not allowed, it's not legal. So for these YouTubers to give this as a tip, I would say just scratch it out, guys. It's not even an option. If you really have a group of people that are interested in what you have to say, you can share your link with them. However, to join a group thinking that you're going to grow from it, forget it, guys. Honestly, most guys, I think there's like 1 or 2 groups that I am on that is legit people just sharing with people who want to watch your videos, but there's no hidden agenda. And most of these places or groups are hidden agendas, right? So just don't even use that as an option. It's like a don't go there sign, unfortunately, guys. And that's so sad, because I feel that we need support as YouTubers, and we need to support each other in terms of giving advice. This is why I'm making this video. I myself am still a small YouTuber. However, I just felt I don't want someone who's starting out or is still a small YouTuber to make the same mistakes that I have made. So just leave that one out, honestly, guys. Then another tip, guys, I have made a video on this where I had tested, I ran ads on Sprizzy, I ran ads on Google ads, YouTube ads, and what was the other? I can't remember, guys, but I have a video. I'll link that video up here, one of the sides for you guys. And guys, the truth about that is you're wasting your money, okay? It can work out to a lot of money to get the amount of views that you'd like. Secondly, it does not guarantee subscribers. I mean, the amount of subscribers I got during the time I ran those ads were really nothing to brag about. I think my channel does better on its own. And then lastly, it actually negatively affected my channel because people don't watch the whole video. So they butt out after a few seconds. So I don't even know whether those ads that were run were legit. I'm not saying that they're not. If you watch my previous video, I explain and I show you guys the stats and everything why I came to this conclusion, right? It's because people knock off your video so soon, and when I upload videos and people watch my videos, they stay for longer. So which means if my content were that bad, my channel should be doing that bad without those ads. But on its own, the channel does much better. People stay for 3 to 4 minutes watching my content before they knock off. And then this supposed people they're showing my videos to stay for like 30 seconds and then they leave. So that to me is questionable. So honestly, with regards to the ads, people that tell you to run ads, I would not even bother. Okay, so you're probably thinking, Lauren, this is all doom and gloom. Like, is it still possible to create a successful YouTube channel in 2020? And my answer is yes, definitely. Right? Anything's possible. So I will, however, just recap on the main things that I think that you should focus on. Firstly, that is SEO, guys. You need to, I even done a course on SEO just to get myself up to standard of, like, that is not my industry. I've never been in IT. I've never been in search engine optimization and all these types of things, right? With Google and YouTube. It's things I needed to learn, and it's as you saw, my channel is mainly about beauty and lifestyle. However, I do have a passion for other YouTubers because I've been at this for just over a year now, and I'm also still growing and learning, and I just felt that I would share my knowledge with you guys. So SEO, guys, if you can do a short course on SEO, do yourself a favor and do that, okay? Second thing I would say, as you've heard a lot, is focus on your thumbnails, guys. Your thumbnails, very, very important. Make those writing big and bold and clear, okay? Next, I would say authenticity, guys. This is so, so important. Be authentic. Don't try to be like someone else who's already in the market. They already have a Mr. Beast. They already have a Charles James. They already have, you know, whoever it is that you look up to. There's nothing wrong with having someone that you aspire to be like, with someone that inspires you. However, don't try to be like that person, because 10 to 1 most people will not choose to watch you over that person. But if you are yourself, people will get to know you and get to like your content. If we take, for example, the new YouTuber that is busy blowing up right now, I don't know if you've heard of her, Kelly Stamps. I discovered her a couple of months ago, before her channel became as big as it is now. So guys, basically her story is, she was already like on the platform and she started doing these tips on how to do YouTube. That is how I came across her channels, because I enjoy learning, guys. So what I'm sharing with you is things that I've learned from personal experiences, also from other bigger YouTube channels. So I came across her channel watching one of her videos on being informative, and in the last 3 months, guys, her channel has grown to over 100,000 subscribers. So I know for those who have millions of subscribers, that doesn't sound like much, but for us smaller YouTubers, to gain 100,000 subscribers in 3 months is exceptional growth, guys. That's like blowing up, okay? And For me, I think the main thing with Kelly is she's so authentic, guys, and that's what I personally like about her. In the beginning, when you hear what her videos about, you expect a certain type of thing, you expect a certain introduction, you expect things to flow a certain type of way, but she does it totally different, and it keeps you watching, and that is what I think people are drawn to with her. And she's besides being authentic, she's just herself. She's not afraid to be herself. She doesn't care what people think, and that's really important, guys, in this time with social media. I've seen some people who are worried about family and friends coming across their channel and seeing what it is that they're doing, especially if they don't understand or support it. Like, if you know this is something that you want to do, you really need to just go for it, guys. And that leads me to another point that I would say is really important on YouTube as well, is motivation, guys. You need to motivate yourself. And I'm speaking from perspective, you have your up and down days. Like I said, with regards to the consistency that I said in the beginning, that is sometimes for a long period of time. It doesn't happen overnight. So you need to motivate yourself to be motivated, or to pursue this rather, let me say. You need to be motivated to pursue this, and it's not always that someone else is going to motivate you, especially if they don't agree with what you're doing. They might not be the ones to motivate you, so you need to be able to motivate yourself. Okay, next I would say, because I've mentioned before that the chances of a video going viral is I won't say it's not possible, but it's less likely because of the amount of videos that gets uploaded every day. It's like hundreds of thousands. So your best bet would be YouTube ranking, to rank on YouTube, guys. And if you rank on YouTube, you'll eventually rank on Google, which will obviously drive more traffic to your channel. So you need to focus on a lot of the things that I'm mentioning now, especially the SEO. That's why I said, if you can do an SEO course, do yourself a favor and do that. Okay, next I would say the title, guys. Very important, guys. With regards to the title, it needs to be, I won't say alluring, it needs to be exciting, it needs to draw people's attention. However, it needs to be the truth. Please, guys, don't do clickbait. You might draw millions of views to your channel because of the clickbait title. However, as soon as people get in and they see that it's not what you promised them, they will leave, and that's going to negatively affect your channel. Ultimately, people will not watch the whole video and your watch time will go down. So also, if you are an existing YouTuber, you know how important your watch time is and you want to keep that up. So with regards to your titles, don't do clickbait. Just don't even go there. Right? Next, I would say the description, guys. This is something that I recently started focusing on. So initially, I would just put, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I would put my other social media platforms on there. And a friend of mine who's actually into SEOs, he actually mentioned to me that I need to focus more on filling out my description, and I started doing that, and I saw great improvement, guys. You need to almost explain completely what your video is about. So in layman's terms, just tell people what the video is about, give them details. And obviously you don't have to do your whole transcript in there. You can if you want to. I actually know some people who do that, or they do like a timeline, so people can go to certain topics at certain times as opposed to watching the whole video. I personally would not do that because I feel you're discouraging people from watching the whole video. And I would prefer, once they've watched the video and they want to re-watch a certain part, they can just click back to it. However, I feel putting timestamps would kind of just, I would just be like, okay, this is the actual topic I want to hear about, let me go there. So they missed the majority of your video. But if you feel that's something you want to look into, you're welcome to try that. So the description, guys, give as much information as possible. And also, I love the fact that you can add a tag there now as well. So if you do like hashtag YouTube, or hashtag ranking, Google ranking, or hashtag SEO, you know, so whatever your video is about, if you can put tags there now as well. If it's a makeup tutorial, you can add that in there. So that's quite awesome. I like that feature. Next is tags, guys. So a lot of people say that tags are no longer relevant. So I would totally disagree with that. I feel that you need to all those spaces are there because they need to be filled in, because they make a difference. They help you to be found and help YouTube to understand what your video is about. So all the tags that's associated with your video, whether it's said in a different way or even with a different spelling, guys, add those tags in because it will help your video get found on YouTube. And then the second last thing I will mention is trends, guys. With regards to trends, I know a lot of people jump on the trend wagon and there's no problem with that. The only thing is, this links in with the next point. So it's 2 points that I've separated, but they're actually one. So trending, you can jump on that bandwagon and it can make a difference. It can make your video go viral. That could be the one that blows up your channel. However, what separates, and now I'm moving into the next point, or the last point I want to make, is the timing of your video, guys. So firstly, with regards to the trends, your timing, you need to be within that trend frame. So which means if the first video blows up from that title or type of video, you need to be like the second or third person that is making that video in order for it to really blow up. Because once that type of video has been out for like 2 weeks, you kind of off the bandwagon. And even though you make the same type of video as other people have made, it does not mean that your video will blow up. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you need to be within the time frame of the trend, otherwise it's kind of pointless and your video will do a little bit better than the rest, but it won't blow up like you would think. Even though you're using the titles and that sort of thing, timing is really important with YouTube, and this is something I've noticed a lot of other people don't mention when they give tips for YouTube. And then lastly, on that same tip of timing, when you upload your video, guys, I've personally learned from experience, if you are uploading your video when there's no one online, when your viewers are not available, when they're sleeping, so consider the countries you're targeting, whether it's your own country as well. So if you're at night time in your own country, it's daytime elsewhere. However, if you're targeting people in your own country, you obviously can't upload while people are asleep, because what happens is the first 24 hours of your video being uploaded, or after you've published your video, that first 24 hours is crucial, guys. YouTube looks at that first 24 hours, and from there they decide whether this video is basically going to go viral or not. So if you only get 20 views in that first 24 hours, the chances of that video going viral is highly unlikely. It's not impossible, just highly unlikely, because within that first 24 hours, Google needs to see that people are watching, how long they're watching their videos, are they interacting with the videos, are they liking the videos. There's lots of things they look at. So you need to find the peak time. Fortunately, YouTube has really helped us a lot with the analytics nowadays, guys. If you already have a channel, you can go and check out there when is a peak hour for your channel. So there's certain times where you'll see that you have more viewers than other times, so you know this is the time my target market is watching videos. They are online, they are watching, and that's the time you want to try and get your video up. If you strike at while the iron is hot and you get a lot of views, then your video is more likely to do better, and that will ultimately affect your channel. If each video starts doing better, it will increase your watch time, and you know, all the types of things. Tongue twister. It's like a snowball effect, guys. So if you can get the timing right as to when you upload that video, it will totally change the whole trajectory of that video. So that is my 2 cents with regards to starting a YouTube channel or having a YouTube channel, and the truth about it in 2020. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I do hope that it was helpful. If you know of someone else that it can help, please share it with a friend. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them for me in the comment section below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so now. Also hit the bell so that you get notified when I do upload new content. Thank you once again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.